And we are live. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? We have Spider Lady Kim. Hello, Kim. And we have Jody P. Hello, how are you? Well, we have some special guests. They're running late. They told me they were going to be late to begin with, so they're going to be popping in intermittently throughout the stream. And I do have a couple of topics that we're going to go ahead and go through. Oh, now I see you. Yes. Now you see me. How are you doing, everybody? So good to see you. I just got down here. I was running a little bit late. I was almost late for my own stream. Hello, Slim Tim. Fired up. Excellent. Welcome in. We do have some special guests coming, but I'm going to go ahead and I suppose we can get the conversation started with one of my topics that I have built up here. Jay and Tim, yes. Hello. J-Rock, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so we'll go over this. I want to talk about the live auction results that we had from last Saturday. They went really good. We had a lot of great vendors, and they sold quite a bit of stuff. And we do have an announcement for our next auction, which is going to be in November. It's going to be a different time, though. It's going to be on a Friday, and it's going to start at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to go from probably 5 to about 8. Because we weren't able to do the Saturday because one of the vendors that we're having, he has a funeral to go to on that day, so I told him that absolutely we can always reschedule it to something else. So that's what we're going to do for him, and you know, it's just an auction. You know, he lost a good friend, and going to a funeral, that takes precedence. So I told him, I said, don't worry about it. Good, just working on the fish room and shop. Oh, nice. I've been doing some work down here. I got new fish coming, arriving tomorrow. And you know what? Why don't I just go ahead and show you what those are, because they're pretty cool. Let me grab them for you here. I got these on the auction. Let me take that banner down. These are the glow light danios. They're not glowfish, but you can see they have kind of like an electric sheen to them. And I got 8 of these coming. And I really love these. I mean, they're very active. I mean, they might be actually a little too active for my taste, but it's still pretty cool, I think, on those. I'll bring it back up one more time so we can watch it. But I like them. That's going to be one of my new breeding projects for the winter. Where are you at? Here they are. And I got a 20-gallon for these guys, and I think it should be just about right. Hoping to get them and breed them and increase the numbers on them. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. And so I sold, at the auction, I sold a trio of my black mollies to Sweet Acre Koi. And in her order, she also wanted all the duckweed I could get. So I said, sure, I want to get rid of it anyway. So I gathered up a whole Tupperware container, about like this, full. Enough duckweed to start World War III with it. So got that going to her. And I also gave her an assassin snail. And one of the things that I was supposed to give to her that I forgot was I was going to give her some blue-green shrimp. Hello, Roxanne, welcome in. Hi there. They're active, but not as much as other days. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, I love them. There's the friendly Danios. Oh, nice. I like that. Perfect. And let's see here. 2 trash trucks. Took me to my birthday on a road. Oh, wow. Hey. I did check the tracking, and it says they're still in Wisconsin at the drop-off point, but I'm not sure if that's typical of them But it does say they're arriving tomorrow, and I'm sure they're going to be just beautiful when they get here. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. That is one of my breeding. I'm going to try and breed those over the wintertime. Keep my fingers crossed, and hopefully I do it right. But it should be nice. It's typical of Wisconsin not to scan them out. Ah, I see. Well, luckily they just crossed the lake to me, so it should be fine. Yeah, we're right across the, what is it, lake? It's not Lake Michigan, isn't it? It's Lake Superior? No, I'm not sure. I should know. I live in Michigan. I don't even know the Great Lakes that are on between us. But nope, they rock, but have been named Tim and Toolman Taylor. Ah. Tim the Toolman Taylor. Nice. I do have some guests coming. They're going to be running a little bit late, but if anybody would like to join me, I'll drop the link in the chat here. You're more than welcome to join us on the panel, just in case. We have Garage Aquatics. Ron is coming, and we also have Latoya from Lake to Land. She'll be coming in, and possibly even B Wizzle, the degenerate fish keeper. He might be coming in too when he gets out of work, but he just started a new job and he thinks he might have to work a little bit later, so he may not make it. But it should still be, it'll be fun. But I've been working like a demon down here, getting these tanks all around, getting ready. I tell you, I'm still sweating. I just turned the air conditioner on down here. Hello there, Melvin. Welcome in. Melvin's in the building. Don't forget to smash the like button. Melvin likes that. I like it. How you doing, Melvin? Welcome in. So I got all my boxes shipped out. Oh, the date that we came up with is on the 15th. It's on a Friday. That's the soonest that we could do it, and not be too close to Skipper's. We were going to. Actually, they wanted to do it on Saturday, the 16th, but one of the vendors is going to a funeral, and he told me ahead of time. He says that before we even decided the time. So I told those guys, I said, we can't do it on the 16th because I already promised him, because he wasn't able to make it to the last one because his fish room had a whole rack of tanks, like 30 10-gallon tanks, and it pulled away from the wall. And we didn't lose anything. But hello! Welcome in. Good to see you, Audra. Did your fish arrive today? They're supposed to arrive on Wednesday. I'm not sure what time. Doing some lurking while working. All right. Very nice. Hello, Alan. Welcome in. All the way from New Zealand. Welcome in, Alan. Good to see you. We were just talking about the auction results, and also talking about the new auction. Oh, yes, they should be here soon. Excellent. It's my second time using the heat sealer, and I tested them really well, and I think everything should be all right. But if anything does come awry with that, you just let me know, and we'll get it straightened out. I have plenty more to send out, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be all right. J-Rock says hello, and Melvin says hello. So we have those. Oh, I just bought a new betta also. What I might do in a minute is I might switch over once somebody else arrives. I'll bring my phone on, and I can actually do like a mobile around the fish room here and show you the new stuff that I got and the new improvements. Well, improvements, but progress, I guess you could call it. Setting up new tanks and whatnot. Need more subs? I can have some of yours. There you go, Helen. Welcome in. Back to work. I'll be in ear's reach. Okay, J-Rock, don't work too hard, and hopefully what reaches your ears will be interesting. We got some stuff coming in now. Alan likes that. Bunny, welcome in. Oh my goodness. Much love to you, honey. So good to see you. Very, very nice. Oh, that's right. You didn't. Was you able to make it to the auction on last Saturday? I wasn't sure. It was 8 o'clock. But we are having another one on Friday, November 15th, 5 p.m. And we have it pretty much slotted from 5 to 8 because that was it works well with the schedule because we don't want to impede on anybody, and we don't want to have to go and try and make arrangements with somebody. Let us stream during your time. It's not really fair to them. Yes, Bunny's here. Isn't that's so wonderful? Very, very nice. Yeah, let's get some better music. That's more. I like that better. I got a new beta, Bunny. I might try and do that. I don't want to make it too awkward by me muting myself and all this, but I can try. Let me see what I can do here. I want to show you this new beta. It's not a wild type, this one. Oh, but my Unimaculata I bred last night, and I got that on a live. I'm really excited about that. So now I have to restrain myself from feeding that tank for the next 12 to 15 days because I was told if I feed him, then the male might swallow all the eggs that he has in his mouth if he's hungry. So I suppose I probably could, after the lights are out, drop a pleco wafer in because I have quite a few bristle notes. That should be all right. I'll join in a couple minutes once I'm getting in and out of the truck. All right. No problem. And there's Spider Lady Kim. Let's see now. I'm going to go to here. I don't want to have a lot of feedback. So what I'm going to do is, once I get in here, I'm going to mute my mic here for a second. I'll do that now. And just want to get a sound check if you can hear me all right. Hello, June. Welcome in. I'm back with a living. Oh, that's great. And Bunny's here too. And Audra Meyer and a bunch of really fantastic people. Look at all these people. I love this. I think I'm back with a living. Oh, I hope you are. I hope you are. We were just talking a moment ago, June. I'll look at this camera instead because I'm on this one now because I got that one over here. That one right here is muted right now because I'm going to show my new beta that I just got. So let me turn this camera around now. All these technical things I have to do here. And back. Okay. And there we go. Now, just got to slide my chair over here. And let me put her on that one on the big screen. Layout. No, I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to. There we are. So there she is, and I got her. Oh, I can't zoom in on that. Whoops, sorry about that. Do it again. Done. All right. She is an alien green betta, so she's basically a wild hybrid that it was kind of like a diamond in the rough that I caught at Petco. And what's very interesting about this is my betta Appy that I have in here. I have a pair in here, but the male's trying to breed with the other girl here, the new one. Where'd she go? She's up. I think she's on top of there. She's up on top of the leaf. You can just see her toward the back right there. Hopefully, but here's the Appy male, and they are wonderful fish. and see if she's going to come down here. Maybe she'll come down here if I... But she is just beautiful. I got her, I was there, and I went there to see what the fish were, just for something to do, and I seen her on the shelf there, and she really stood out, very healthy, really beautiful. She likes to hide right now because I have the camera here, so she's under the leaf somewhere. But this male has been trying to wrap with her, the same as we did. If you happen to watch the live stream from last night, where I have my Unimaculata, they were doing a lot of wrapping, and I could see that she was dropping eggs, and he was picking them up in his mouth. It was just so cool. I should have left my camera on all night to catch all the footage. I mean, it's been very interesting to continue on it. I don't know why I didn't do that. Christine suggested, over there she is. Just the most beautiful teal green color. Kind of hard to see against the blue background, but you can see how she just shimmers. I love that fish. But yeah, so as long as I have you here, you've seen her, I want to come over here and I want to show you these are the Unimaculatas that were here last night with. Let's get down here on the floor. And this is the male right here. Now his cheeks are swollen a little bit. I'm not sure exactly how big. There's the female coming up, but he's acting like he wants something to eat. But I was told not to feed him. So I'm kind of in a conundrum, because if he already swallowed the eggs, or if he didn't, or spit them out or something. Sorry about the glare. Then they're gonna go without food for 12 days for nothing. So we got to figure out if they did the deed or not. They sure looked like they were doing well last night, and he still has the breeding dress of his green gill plates there. I'm glad you're back with the living, June. I owe. Do ya? But just for size sake, this fish right here is about 3.5 inches long, maybe 4, but the male's a little bit bigger, and they're almost full size. When I got them, they were juveniles. My good friend Jason from 5 Star Bettas, he sent me these, and he sent me a pair of Apistos and all kinds of really great fish. And he knew that I like the wild type bettas. I have my betta NSA in the other tank here, and they've spawned several times, but I've never been able to get the male to hold to term. And I'm not sure why he doesn't do it, but they still do it, which is good. So hopefully it might be because I haven't taken the female out. We'll see. But yeah, that's the big guy right there. Look at that look. He's giving us the look right now. How would we characterize that look? Like, get the heck out of here, guy. Can't you see him? This is my house. Oh yeah, I don't make him uncomfortable. They were chasing off all these little bristlenose plecos from down here, and they didn't want anyone near them when they were doing that. So that told me right there that there's a good chance that he might be holding right now. So I'll just go the 10, 12 days and see what happens. I mean, if I notice any big changes on that, I will definitely give him something to eat naturally. But get back on my feet here. All right. And over here, oh, I have somebody in the guest room there. Hello. Add to stage. Hello, Ron. Welcome. I'm sorry about that. I didn't see you down there.
All right. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing good. Doing
Good.
good.
How's everybody in the chat today?
Yeah, I can't see the chat right now because I'm on my.
On your phone.
I can see now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have quite a few people in here. Tabernacle Aquariums, hello. Grass, how you doing? Welcome in.
Hey, Mel.
Look at the they're coming around. Look at that. You see those around?
Your pistos, Jeff.
The swords are really coming around. Look at that. They're turning nice and green.
Oh yeah, they look great. Yeah.
The mystery snails are cruising all over the tank.
Hello, Bill.
And yeah, that's doing well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump off here and I'll be back on the other one. So, okay, I'll see you in just a moment.
Well, here we are. All the way from Ireland, Steve. Very cool.
And there, I unmuted myself this time.
Oh, let me. There we
Get
go.
with it. Yeah. We were talking about the next auction last night.
Oh.
And normally we have it on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
But one of our vendors, who's really rather perturbed, he wasn't able to make it to the last one because he already had something scheduled during the same time. So, in this time, he has a funeral to go to on the 16th.
Oh my!
And so I'd already promised him. I said that you'll definitely be in the next one because he's a good friend. And I said, well, we can do it on Friday.
Right.
There's
always a next one too, if need be.
Which one?
There's always the next one too, if need be.
Absolutely, yes.
After the holidays, I imagine.
Well, after this one, it probably won't be until late April or early March.
All right, yeah.
Only because of the shipping and all the Christmas shipping and stuff it'll be forever before we get anything in.
Sure.
And it'll be colder, of course, and I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like.
Right.
I'm just got to scroll all the way down here now. Oh, nice and beautiful. Thank you, Jeff. I had decided on the alien betta, but I noticed that their physiology has changed a lot recently. And they don't look the way they originally did. I'm not sure. Yeah, they are different. They are a little different. I think this one right here that I showed you has a little more of the splendid genes in it because it looks more like a splendid with the green shimmering iridescence of the alien betta. Beautiful. And hello, Chris Stubbs is in the house. How you doing, sir? Welcome in. Hello. Would you like to join us on the panel, Chris, and chat for a few minutes? There's no reason why you'd have to.
Hi, Joan.
Yeah, I'll put the link down for you just in case you would like to. Anyone would like to come up, and that goes for everybody. I'll put the link right there. We do have Latoya is going to come and join us from Lake to Land Aquatic. So after I had messaged you, I messaged her also just in case.
Sure.
Here we have Sadie. Hello, Sadie. Welcome. How you doing? I hope you're feeling better. See now.
Oh yeah, there's nothing worse than a toothache, and that can be dangerous too.
Oh, they are terrible. They are the worst pain.
Yeah,
it can really bring you down.
They can complicate really easily too.
Oh, still fighting the bad tooth infection, but getting better. Yeah. Hello, Steve Edwards. From Ireland. Welcome in, sir.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hello, Bill. Bill's here from Australia. So we got Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, probably the UK, I would imagine.
Canada. Chris is from Canada.
Yes, bet.
Yeah. Oh, Canada, eh?
Yes. Who's your auction with? Well, I have it set up this way, Raz, that other YouTubers pretty much is what we have, like hobbyists on here. So in other words, if you had some fish that you wanted to ship out, if you wanted to sell something, you'd be welcome on the auction. The only thing is you have to know how to ship, and that's pretty much it. So what happens between the financial exchange, we try to get everybody to pay in a timely fashion on it.
Right.
And it's been going pretty smooth, I think. Don't you think, Ron? I think
so, yeah. So it's actually really in-house, the auction.
Yeah. It's all right here
on Aquatics, right here on this stage tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jeff is the keeper of this auction.
And I wouldn't be able to do it without Ron's help and everybody else's help. No, seriously, you guys do a lot.
June, when did you? Oh, I'm sorry, June. When did you send an email? Because I don't think I did. I'm going to look right now. I got a great story. I kind of only Oscars. Yes, I got it, June. I will reach out to you when we're done here. Last night it was David's stream, right?
Oh yeah.
And I was lurking for just a little bit, and I saw who is it, Foxy and Peplin?
Yeah. Yep.
Talking about shipping. And I think there was a comment made about some, stuff sitting in a hot UPS truck all day. I shared with you guys once, I believe, about my guppies that I sent to Pennsylvania from Southern California here. 9 days later, they turned up like fish gumbo. The guy said he could smell them without even opening the box. Well, just to complicate things further, on the 22nd, which was last Tuesday, I sent an order straight up the coast to Vancouver, Washington. Day before yesterday, it showed up in Greensboro, North Carolina, from California to Washington. Wow. And then today, it's actually out for delivery. So he got them. They were actually delivered. I haven't heard back from yet. But in the meantime, yesterday, I figured they were gone. So I sent him another box full of Mickey Mouse Platties. So, I was a little bummed with the USPS right now. So the second shipment that I sent to this guy yesterday, I sent UPS. I thought I'd give that a shot. And Stephen P's been talking about a shipping app called Shippo. And if you're not shipping with, like eBay, which I do, you're going to pay full price at the USPS. So I went to Shippo, and it's about the same price as, maybe even a little better than the eBay discount. So just a thought.
Yeah. And another thing too that we had mentioned, a lot of times with people who might miss the auction, a lot of the time we still have additional stock that's available.
Yeah.
And if you want to, if you'd like to purchase some of that from us for the same price that would be up that we had for the auction, a lot of the times if we have enough, we'll be able to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah. In fact, I've got some of the albino crebensis going out.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry. What's Volcanic's name? Jeff?
I'm sorry?
What's Volcanic's name?
Her name is Sadie.
Sadie. Oh, I've met Sadie before on your stream.
Yep.
Yeah. That batch of guppies was 2 to 4 day priority, and they got there 11 days later, all dead. And the batch of Mickey Mouse Platties that I sent out last Tuesday went 2 to 4 day priority. So don't count on priority, and it's going to get even worse when the holidays come along. I know Foxy and Peplin are talking about their last day to ship is November 11th.
Yeah. And the earliest we were able to come up with for ours was the 16th, but then I realized and I remembered it's Ed actually who's going to be joining us.
Yeah.
as a vendor. So I told he has a funeral he has that day, and I told him that he asked if because he really wanted to be there. I said, okay, Ed, no problem. I forgot that. Here we are. Hello, Mr. Chris.
Oh,
How
hey.
you doing, guys?
Doing good. How
It's
you
been a
doing?
while.
It's been a long while.
Well, pond season, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Still?
You've been busy. Yep. So, but about that, I told him, I said, we'll definitely be able to schedule it where you're able to be there. So we're going to do it on a Friday at 5 p.m.
At what time?
5 p.m. It would be 1 p.m. your time, 2 p.m. your time.
Yeah, 2
Is that
Pacific.
going to be all right with you for the 15th?
I think so. I got to run it by my activities director to see what she has planned.
Okay.
But I'm going to say probably at this point.
Okay.
So,
So you've been busy, Chris. I know that.
A wee bit. Just with the indoor pond and then with all the spunkins and separating them and culling them and on them off to be all sold, and I was just setting up a new cichlid tank. So
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I told you
Yeah.
you're gonna get the bug.
I did.
Yep, you got the
I
bug.
got the bug. Yeah,
Nothing
so
wrong with that.
It's a predominantly cichlid only tank, other than a couple dither fish and a couple gara. So I think they should get along just fine. Or they have been.
I gotta say that your Ron has the regular species Crebensis also, but the ones
Yeah.
the dorsal fins on yours are different. They have like black spots on them.
Yeah, well, I think they're supposed to.
Yours
From
different.
what I've researched, and I know let the cat out of the bag. I got a more crebensis.
Did you?
Well, I wanted plants in there, right?
Yeah.
I like a planted tank, and they won't tear apart the plants. But
No, they won't. They're good.
they certainly act like cichlids, and they have the attitudes.
But not overtly. I mean, they're a little bit aggressive and territorial.
Well, they're territorial. I mean, I bought domestic, as in not wild caught, so they're not as aggressive. But yeah,
For me, though, sometimes that attitude they have is a lot of the fun of them, though. I mean,
oh yeah, I like it. It's,
nobody's getting hurt or anything.
They're not ripping apart any fish. They're just saying, "Get the hell out of here."
Yeah, they're like, hey, bub, this is my block.
Right, yeah, this is
my
my
side,
area.
your side, my side, your side.
Stay the hell out of the way. So the fish, they learn quick.
Oh yeah. I don't know if have you ever seen Ron's albinos before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah,
They're nice.
Thank
they're
you.
just the most beautiful ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what kind of pushed me over the edge.
And that's where my species-looking ones came from. The albino parents. About half the spawn was albino, the other half looked like species.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah,
and they're still doing it.
Yep,
that's the main thing. Well, I had mine breed, and they looked after them really well, but I don't know whether it was the parents that ate them, being this is the first grouping, or some of the big barbs that were in there. That's why I wanted, and I didn't want to tear those cribs out of that tank, because I really like them in that tank. They're really colorful, and I didn't want to tear the whole thing apart just to get them, because they like to hide and get into things. So I just said, oh, you know what? Live here and breed, and I'll put some more plants in there and see what that happens. But in this other tank, I just put a ton of rock and lots of plants, and so there's lots of caves So if they want to breed, they can breed. If they want to hide, they can hide.
Right.
Yep.
So
My last spawn, I ended up siphoning them out.
yeah, I've
and
seen
putting
that
them
done.
in a fry tray.
Yeah,
Threw them up there. Now they're in a little 5-gallon tank.
really.
Yeah.
I may have to try that. I mean,
It actually went well.
I predominantly breed barbs and
Yeah.
goldfish, as in
I'd like to try egg scatterers.
Yep. And now he has his gateway cichlid that is opening the door to a whole new world.
Yeah.
For dwarf cichlids that are good with plants, there are so many. Apistogrammas, when you get into the apistogrammas, you're going to be like a connoisseur of these cichlids.
Well, I did a fish rescue a couple days ago, or I should say a couple weeks ago. I haven't put the video out yet. The pond, well, there's no pump, there's no filter, and they hadn't been feeding the fish this year. And they're a really neat species of goldfish that I don't have. So it kind of worked out well.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very
And they're
cool.
obviously hardy if they can survive in that for a couple of years with no food and nothing over the winter other than ice and cold. But they're a fancy goldfish. They're a double-tailed goldfish. So
they just go into like the stasis period?
the only way to survive a winter.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
try to do that myself.
How deep are those ponds?
My
Or is that
ponds are the ones they were in.
Yeah.
The ones they were in were only about 4.5 feet.
Oh, all right.
My koi ponds here are 6 feet deep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But those folks lived about 45 to an hour south of me, which means a lot in temperature for during winter.
Right. Okay. Are they closer to the lakes, or?
They're
So
closer.
do they get more of the lake effect snow, or?
There's more lake effect snow a little bit further north of them, but they get lake effect warmth.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
We have a question for you, Chris, from Bunny Viper.
Go ahead.
Stubbs, will they help you cull the goldfish, or do you, GF, need to grow a bit larger before goldfish need to grow a bit larger before you know if you want to cull them or not?
I as far as my shabumpkins, I call them about 3 stages. The first one within the first month or so, and then predominantly colors and any quick deformities I see, and then I'll do it one more time during the summer, and then when I go to bring them in, I'll do another call, because feeding them is expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do a quick call then. So I've done all my culling now of the shabumpkins for at least 3-4 months, because there's a few still that are translucent, and I don't know what they're going to do.
Right.
If they going to stay at white, or if they're going to actually produce something.
Hello, Patty.
Yeah. Hey, Patty, I saw you come in.
I hate to run. Apparently my wife's calling me and I'm on the phone.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry.
I got to answer the boss, or
Understood. The activities director. Yeah.
you can understand that, right?
Thank you so much for
Totally.
thank you for so
Good to
much.
see you, Chris.
Yeah, I wanted to stay longer. I apologize, guys, but
You know what? If you come up, if we're still here when you come, if you come back, we're still here. Hop right
That
back in.
sounds great.
No problem.
okay, thanks, guys. Sorry about
Yep.
that.
No, that's fine. See you later, Chris. Thank you, sir.
See ya.
Hello, Mousy. Welcome in. I'm going to drop the link again in case somebody else would like to join us up here. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ron.
Apparently, I do not have plans for November 15th.
Oh, excellent. Well, good.
My activities director just got back to me, so.
Oh, good.
Uh-huh.
Excellent. That's great.
Yep.
That's so we're gonna have. We'll be all set for the 15th, 5 p.m. I'm gonna schedule that right after the stream today, so we'll have it all set.
Okay, yeah, I should probably put that on my calendar. I am awful about this stuff. Why I ask.
I'm usually pretty bad at it, but I'm getting a little bit better. Oh, I forgot to hit the go on this. Here you go. Here's the link, everyone. If you'd like to join us up here, Mousy, on the panel to chat with us, that would be great.
Fish auction. What did we say? 2 o'clock our time? My time?
2 o'clock your time, yep. And it is 5 o'clock Eastern Standard.
Perfect. So I wrote it down. Now, if I don't see it, there's no excuse. Cool.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. I like his channel. I love those ponds he has. They are spectacular.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah.
And his
We just
goldfish
got
is beautiful too.
Yeah, yeah. The Stubunkins, I remember.
Yeah, the Stubunkins.
We just had the guy, our contractors out to look at our swimming pool because it needs help. And I'm thinking, yeah, God, we just turn it into a big koi pond. Be a 6 foot deep koi pond. I could do that too.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to close my eyes and I may fall asleep, but I'm just going to let the stream play. Nice to see you all. Hope you're getting back better. I hope so too, Sadie. I hope you get better real soon.
Yeah, I feel better.
Yeah, feel better. And then when you're up to it, you can come and join us and we can talk about fish, plants, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. So there we are. There's the link for y'all. There's Branton. Hello, Branton. How are you? I dropped the link there in the chat if anybody would like to join me and Ron up here. We have
I think it looks like
going to be joining
Flying
us.
Mouse is going to join us here in a minute after they get set up.
Who is?
Flying Mouse,
Oh, great.
the last one of the last ones in the chat.
Oh, okay. There, let me get set up and then jump. Oh, excellent. There we are. Fantastic. I love their live stream when her and Fish Nerd have a live stream. It's really a lot of fun.
Not one I've seen.
Yep. I'm not sure if they have a regularly scheduled one. I'd have to check the Fish Fam link.
Right.
But I know she has a real early in the morning one. It would be about 3 o'clock your time.
AM?
But yeah, AM, yeah, and about 6
That's
o'clock.
probably not going to happen. Although it could have happened last night. I just could not sleep.
I think 6 o'clock for me is like no man's land. It's like I'm up till about. I usually go to bed around 2 a.m., which is my usual 2 to 3, and then I get up around 9 o'clock in the morning, and I do it all over again.
Those late night streams that you and David and I have done, the next day I'm mostly worthless.
And those are actually kind of, we've been doing them earlier, like at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which would be 8 o'clock your time.
Yeah. But by the time we finish, it's 11 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
And by the time I get to bed, now it's even later for you guys. By the time I get to bed, it's midnight 30, and it's just the next day. I'm just,
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. We tried to do it a little earlier.
I guess I'm just getting older.
Yeah, we all are. Everybody, we're all getting older.
Yeah. So anyway, I just amble through, and it goes well because they're fun.
Like the saying says, we're still jumping, just not as high as we used to, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm doing well. That's great, Branton.
Yeah. I'm going to open the back door, let some air in here.
Yeah, it's hot in here, isn't it? It's hot down here. I got the air conditioner on.
Yeah, I
And it's
don't.
still sweating. It's a hot one here today for some reason.
It's clouding over. Almost looks like it wants to rain. Yeah, my AC's off. So we'll see what the door does for me.
It's nice and sunny here right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, did I tell you that I bought it? Yeah, I did. You heard about the new bed that I bought. You seen it?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Oh, I bought. In case of course, Kathy doesn't know it, but it doesn't really matter. It's okay. She'll find out one way or another anyway. I stopped after I had I have an infusion I get for my arthritis. I get that every 8 weeks.
Oh wow, yeah.
So on the way home from that, I stopped at Petco.
Uh-huh.
And I just wanted to go look at fish, just something to do.
Absolutely.
So I stopped and I was looking around, and out of the corner of my eye, I seen this absolutely stunning, a nice young female. She's an alien. She has the green iridescence of an alien. But the body's more like a splendid. Oh, she's gorgeous. I will. Well, I did it a little while ago. It was a little bit awkward, but I could. If I can get her on camera here.
Yeah.
She's been hiding a lot, but I have a betta appy. It's a wild type betta.
Okay.
Male who's trying. He's trying his darndest to breed with her.
Oh,
He's
wow.
and he's trying to wrap around her, and she's like, "Hey, you know." So it's interesting to see if that happens. I mean,
If they could cross, yeah. I'd like to get another pair and try again. My female is where that lot came from that I had up on the auction. And
yeah.
I don't know. I've had her. You know, that lot. They're a year old, so she's a year older. And I don't know how old she really is. She's got to be at least 2 years old. So I don't want to stress her out. She made beautiful babies.
Oh, she sure did.
And I don't want to breed her with one of her offspring. I know that's done all the time, but I thought I would find a couple extras, you know, and see what I could come up with. I think that would be cool. It'd be fun to breed them again. I had a 20-gallon tank set up with about maybe 6 inches of water in it.
Yeah.
And a bunch of hornwort and an air stone. And then I have one of those kind of, where's my camera? The oval-sided, you know, flat fish bowls. And I put some of those gray river pebbles, those landscape river pebbles in the bottom of it to weight it down, and set that in the fish tank, and filled it with water. And then the male went in the aquarium, and then the female, after he was in there for a while, I put her in the fish bowl, and they started recognizing each other, looking like maybe something would happen. I took her out, put her in the tank. They kind of halfway did it. Nothing came out of it. It was like a failed spawn. So I took her back and put her back in that fish bowl. And then I waited about a week or so, and he's blown a bubble nest again, just amongst the hornwort. So I took her out again, put her back in. They spawned. I got some great video of it with all the eggs dropping and everything, and him picking them up, spitting them into the bubble nest. And when they were done, she went back into the fish bowl, and I just left her there for I don't know, a couple days. And then took her out. He's tending the nest. And then after that fish bowl was empty again, my bronze cories spawned on Amazon sword leaves. So I picked those leaves off and dropped them in the fish bowl. They hatched in that same fish bowl that she was in. And I did some little water changes. I had air stone in there too. And I might have put a little methylene blue. I don't remember that. And then 3-4 days later, they're all hatched out. And there's a load of them. There was probably 60 of them.
Wow.
And after the bettas were free swimming, I took the male out and I just dumped the fish bowl in into the aquarium. So those bettas and the bronze cories all grew up together.
That is so cool.
They're right at a year old right now in that 29-gallon I got out in the garage. So they're doing really well. You know, they're happy. They play well. So it's like, I've got a male that's kind of bullying another male. I think I'll separate those because they're starting to get a little older now. Obviously, they're a little over a year old. And I pulled 2 other males out because 29 gallons are tall. And it seemed like these 2 fish were having a hard time breaching, and they need to be able to breach to breathe.
Oh,
so right, they're a labyrinth breeder.
Yeah,
a breather.
Right.
So both of those are in those 41 quart plastic storage bins that you slide under a bed. You know.
Yeah.
So I've got those 2 set up, and one in each one. I'm thinking about taking one out and putting it in this little marine land tank that I'd set up. That little 5-gallon that I showed you guys the other night on the stream. Right, that new little, I did that unboxing for it, and I put up a video yesterday on how I built that little Franken tree, kind of like a little Frankenstein tree.
Yeah.
So I've got to work on the video on setting up the tank, and then I'll put that up.
That was so cool how you used the sawdust to.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Sand works well too.
Yep.
And I did that down at the bottom where the trunk and the rock come together. With the wet glue, just put some pool sand is what I've been using. Just put some of the sand in it. You can stick a little gravel in it, whatever you want. Stick another little branch across it. Just get creative and hide it.
Yep. It looked great.
It came out pretty well.
It did. Definitely did.
Hey, Sweffel.
And here he is. Mousy is here. Hello, Mousy. Welcome in.
Oh, I do like your avatar.
Oh.
Thank you.
That's very cool. Very steampunky.
This is our first time having Mousy on the panel. Yay!
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Welcome. How you doing? Is she
I am good.
Oh, you're doing good. Excellent. How are the Epistos doing?
They are doing really, really good.
That is so cool.
I'm about to do tank maintenance on them in a little bit. The algae is getting kind of out of control again.
And the fryer getting bigger, huh?
Oh yeah, she's starting to back off of them a little bit more and let them swim around the tank on their own. And Dad's not trying to eat them, so that's good.
Yeah, that is good. That is. They'll get to a point where they're too big to eat, and then they won't have it. They'll just hide from them then. He chases after them.
Yeah, some of them are still small. Like there's like a handful of them that are still like real tiny, but the rest of them actually are starting to look like actual little fish now.
Ooh.
So,
what are they?
I have the Pistogramma trifasciata.
Very cool.
Oh, yeah, those are beautiful.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, he is so pretty. I was trying to get my camera set up, but I can't find it right now. He's got home. So I was like, oh man, everything's everywhere right now.
But the trifasciata, they has that beautiful stripes on it.
Yeah, and he's the dad has the purple with the red spike in the red strip in the dorsal fin.
Yeah. Yep. And they have the really long rays on the males have the really long rays on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool. That's the same way with I have an orange flash Cacatoides Epistos, and that's the way he is. It's like real bright orange, and they call it the cockatoo because it has like a cockatoo's feathers when they fluff up on top of their heads, the crest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And yeah, that's how I found out. I had actually another pair of super reds. They actually call it the quad red because they had dorsal, tail fin, ventral fins, and the anal fin are all that really bright fire red. And they were both females. He sent a larger one and a smaller one. He thought it was they're beautiful fish. I mean, but one of them they're old though, so it's going on like 6 years old now, so it's hanging in there. But the other partner died about 2 months ago.
Oh, no.
But they're both females. He just took an educated guess on it, but apparently he didn't realize that you have to look at the front of the dorsal fin. That's a surefire way to tell if you got a male or female. It's so easy to tell them apart that way. But apparently they didn't know that. I know it now. So if I ever get mine to breed, which I'm hoping for, I'll be able to sex them out when they get about an inch to an inch and a half.
Yeah. When I got mine, I thought mine were way younger than what they were, and didn't realize they were going to breed so quickly. And then, yeah, it's like I gave this everywhere.
I'd say once you get like I told Chris earlier, he was on your Stubbs Aquatics. I said once you get the cichlid bug, it'll get you.
I kind of see it now when I started in my area, when I started fish keeping, I was looking for live bearers, and no one had them, and I didn't understand it. It's like everyone had cichlids, and now I get it. I really do, but it's real hard to find any of the like the guppies or even the wild type live bears, because I was looking for those, like the giddians, and couldn't find any around here. But it looks like everyone around here has a cichlid bug right now.
I need to introduce you to my friend Skull. He's a huge collector of the wild type Goodeids, Limias, all that stuff. He's got really, really great fish. So I can.
The Goodeids seem like they'd be fun.
They are.
Oh, I had a group of Scipia multicortatas that Fish Nerd had gotten me when I started fish keeping. He was like, "Here, this is a fun fish. You know, you're gonna like that." So I got them, and he was right. I mean, they were all over the place. The boys danced for the girls, and they were just like a little brown fish. But then when they got mating, like their colors just came right out. I was like, that is so wild. But and the babies, like I did not realize how much bigger the babies were going to be, because I'd raised guppies before when I was younger, but I wasn't expecting to have like almost full little fish come, from the Scipia. I was like, this is wild.
Hello, Slim Tim.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm enjoying the fall weather up here in East Tennessee. All these colors are beautiful.
Oh, lucky you! Wow.
Yeah, that's why
I can see it. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, but I hate the tourism though.
Oh, a lot of tourists down there right now?
Oh yes, bikers, sports cars, everything. We got the Dragon 129. Everybody comes here. The what is it? 13 miles and 113 curves between North Carolina to here in East Tennessee.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like I said,
that almost sounds like fun.
Yeah, if you're a motorcycle enthusiast, I highly recommend checking it out. I haven't been on a motorcycle yet, but I've been in a sports car. I
much prefer four wheels on the ground.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too. Four wheels. I used to ride my motorcycles years and years ago, but I don't know. I guess as I got older, I got like a little more careful.
Yeah. No desire.
I had fun on a four-wheeler one time, but I got on a dirt bike and I fell flat over, so go figure. Yep, I couldn't keep the dirt bike up if I wanted to.
Swiffle's saying they call it the tail of the dragon.
Tail of the dragon, yeah, that's what it was. Sorry, I couldn't remember exactly. I just know we locals call it the dragon, so that's how I remembered it. Nationally, yes, it's the tail of the dragon. Thank you, Swiffle.
Interesting.
So yeah, like I said, I hate to bring this up, but anybody check out Salient's live stream last night?
Salient's live stream?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into details, but I highly recommend everybody tuning in and checking out that replay.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a need to awareness for our community here on the fish keeping.
Okay, will do.
And like I said, that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
But
can you drop a link,
Jeff?
Jeff?
Mr. Cichlid guy?
Can somebody drop Salient's link, please?
That's not a channel I'm even familiar with.
SALINT. ENT.
Let me see if maybe I can do it on my phone.
All right.
Let's see if I can. I'll go grab it.
We are right. It is a little warm out. It's a little warm here in East Tennessee.
Yeah.
78. Whew.
Oh, nice.
I can drop the link to his channel, or do you want to drop it right to that live stream? What would you prefer, this channel
Tuesday
or the live?
Power Hour.
It says spreading misinformation. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I think Bratton might have dropped it.
Oh, okay.
Let me look.
I'll just
Yeah,
drop
Salient Aquatics. Yeah, spreading misinformation. Okay.
That's it? Okay.
got to get through that.
Like I
Yeah.
said,
All right.
it's just something that something that needs to be brought up, and you make your own decision after that. That's how
Always.
That's how we're trying to help. That's just how we're trying to help the community out.
Yep, there it
Always.
is.
Yeah.
So,
Very cool.
Miss
Yeah, it's cool down here. It's only 77.
It's only 77 there?
Yeah, and it's been, like in the low to mid 50s overnight, early morning. So things are really cooling down here. Yeah.
What is it here right now? It is 78 here right now.
Yeah. So we're all about the same. So I guess yesterday was it 95 again, so.
I don't
Yeah, it
know.
was like 89 here in Georgia yesterday.
How hot,
It was
Mousy?
warm yesterday. It was
Where
like
are you at?
89 yesterday.
Where are you at, Mousy?
I'm in middle Georgia, right
Georgia.
just below Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay. I'm up in Michigan.
Oh,
I'm up in
Yeah.
Michigan.
you're well north of me.
Yeah, and I'm in Palm Desert, California, sort of in the middle of the Coachella Valley. And it's just starting to cool down.
It's got to be beautiful, though, there in the desert like that.
It really is, yeah. When it's, we are really fortunate with some great views. Not like Tim's, very different.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
we've
we're about to
got
have a good. it's about to
We're
have a good one.
surrounded by mountains.
Yeah, we're about to have some good. Well, there's one good orange one, but we're having a really big orange one here in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like seeing the colors, but I hate cleaning up after it.
Wow, we're hotter than you are, June. June's in California. It's only 71.
That's odd.
Isn't that weird? It goes from one side of the country to the other.
Yeah, June, I just replied to your email. I forgot to remind you to send me your address so I know where stuff's going.
And that's another thing I remembered for the next auction we do. I got to make sure I have a pad of paper. And I got to the point where it's like, okay, who did I sell this to? Who did I sell that
Well, we
to?
can always go back and watch the replay.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
But, and then, hit the arrow button and fast forward to where you need to be, unless you want to sit through the whole thing.
I don't want to sit through half hours. Not again.
Yeah.
But it's always a good time when we're on here to say that, if anybody does want to be a vendor in the next auction, which is on the 15th,
Yes.
if you have any things you would like to sell on the auction, you're more than welcome to join us. And like I said, we did pretty good. I sold 3 out of my 4 lots, and just trying to think of the lot that I didn't sell. What was it?
Right.
Or did I only have 3? I sold a trio of black mollies. I sold a sex pair of bristlenose plecos, and then I sold the tiger lemurs, some of the tiger lemurs.
Nice. Hi, Glenn.
Hello, Glenn.
I miss my bristle nose.
Yeah.
I had a sunny bristle nose one time.
Ah. I got albinos. I got the lemon blue eyes, and then I got some of the regular.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all going? Yeah, I think I paid about $39. It was a rescue fish, and I was like, yeah, I gotta have it.
Hello, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Alexia Lapointe. Hello, welcome in.
Oh, that's yeah. I don't have any bristlenose. I've got a bunch of clown plecos, and I've got some. I call them plecosauruses because they're
The big common.
Yeah, well, they're red-eyed, so they sold them as red-eye albinos,
Oh, wow.
and they're the body's kind of a bronzy color, reddish brown. They're cool enough. They're well behaved, but they're going to get big. Oh, those! Every time I see this, I'm so jealous. I have tried. Oh my God! I bought, I think, like 17 little angelfish. They were kois and these platinums or whatever they call them, silvery things, and all but 2 of the koi died. And then I found one at PetSmart, had it for a while, 2 weeks, maybe a month later, and it died. And then I just bought 5 more at PetSmart, I don't know, about a month ago, and then they just started dropping off. And I had one for a while, and I think I killed it when I did a water change. So, but damn it, I don't want to give up. So I still got 2. I guess they're koi, and they're getting big, and I really like them. And they're in a 75-gallon tank, and I would love to have, I don't know, like 8 or 10 in there. Have a whole colony of them. Mm-hmm. I really like angelfish. They were some of the first fish I ever had when I was a kid.
And I still haven't had one. I've never had an angelfish yet.
Yeah, and they were the first fish that ever spawned for me. So that's when I got hooked on fish keeping. I have just done my school day, and I have to go in live because okay.
Yeah, it's one of my first. I love that. I love the angelfish. Where am I?
Yeah. There's a guy I watch, another YouTuber, Adrian's Fish Room. I bring him up a lot. He's in Australia, and he's got this 8-foot tank that's full of angelfish, and it's like, I want that so bad. Yeah. I'll just keep working on it. Eventually, way too many angels. That sounds like a quality problem, Swiffle.
Oops. Are you getting the circle of death there too?
So it looks like the little head chasing its tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that scape.
I know.
What's that four-plant? What's that four-plant? A crip? Uh-oh, she's gone.
In the pot?
No, what are she in the foreground? What was that?
Oh, say it again.
Look like Crip Wendete.
I thought the one in the pot looked like a crinum.
Oh yeah, it did look like crinium. Yep. There she is. She's back. There we are.
Cool.
There we are. Back here. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Right. It happens.
I was asking before you disappeared. What's that four-plant?
In the four-plant, it's a small crypt. I got a pack of mystery pack of crypts from Amazon, and this was in there. So, but I've got 3 of those in the front, and then I've got Anubias on the wood.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a narrow leaf cryptocorin.
Yeah.
Not Wendete.
Yeah.
No.
And,
no, that's a very cool looking crypt, and those look like you could just about divide those too.
Yeah,
they're great propagation plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a good propagation plant. Is
Yeah.
that a reppin in the back there?
Yeah.
Damn it! I'm sorry. Dang, I need to get back into the planting game better. I miss it. I got the cichlid bug too right now. I got South Central in one tank, and my babunas in the other tank.
Oh yeah, I was big into the South and Centrals a while back. There's Greg. Hello, Greg. Welcome in.
Hi, Greg. Your angels are absolutely spectacular.
Oh, I know it.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, if I was to do a whole full planted aquarium again, like a 55, I'd go all out and do dirted again with my gouramis and angels and rummy nose.
Oh, very cool. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I had back on my early days of my channel, 8 years ago, I want to say. That's probably when I took my hiatus, so it's not hard to find those videos, but you'll see the 55 in its height with the plants. But as always, same as aqua soil and anything else dirt related, it does deplete. You have to tear it down and redo it.
You got a super red bristle nose there too, right?
Yes, I've got 2 boys and I think a small female in here. I'm gonna move them to their own tank when they get a little bit bigger. And then hopefully I'll get a pair of these angels together, and then this will become their tank when they pair up.
Nice
nucleus. And then I'll just move the rest out.
Oh. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm looking at that nucleus hump on that center one there.
Yeah, that's a male, definitely.
We'll say the clean word of that.
Swiffle has 300 angels.
Oh wow.
Yeah, It's a lot of angels.
I know.
I think
What's his
I
name?
know who to holler at once I get ready to have them.
What's his name? Dean Tweedle or Tweedle?
Yeah.
Yeah, he talks about how angels paid for his fish room.
Mm-hmm. And they still do, he said.
Apparently, yeah.
As long as that was just your phone and not your car.
It's my garbage truck. It's rough.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, and eggs on the glass, too. Wow. Shrimp are paying for my fish room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
super.
Yeah. I think actually guppy grass is paying for mine.
Yeah, I tell you what, that guppy grass is fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm hoping that mine's
I'm
doing
pulling
good,
it.
but it hasn't really started taking off. But it's still soon. You know, it's
Right.
early.
Yeah, I'm pulling into the dump. So thanks for letting me have me on, man. It's about to be 4.
Well, you're very welcome. You can come back and join us another time when we do evening ones too. So if you see us on here in the evening, I'll drop the link for you.
I'll do that. Stay
All
fired
right,
up, everybody.
all right. Have a good one now.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
See ya.
Yep, nice to meet you.
Very cool.
I'm just paying for mine. Oh, that's good, June.
I suppose.
How much did you get for them? I'm kidding. We're selling shrimp and fish, and you're selling your. I'm kidding, of course. And Bratton's laughing at that as well. I got blue, red, orange, green.
It's funny.
Oh, very nice.
Snowballs. Yeah, I saw those go by the other night. I was thinking about reaching out to them, see if they've got any more. I was trying to find Tim's channel to put up.
Oh, here it is. Right, I got them right here on my phone. I got.
All right, cool.
Yep. I'll go like this. Go to channel. Here. Share. Copy link.
Let's see. Go way back. And I can find.
There we are. This is Slim Tim Dirty Aquatics. Here's his channel. Welcome to the live stream there, Slim Tim. It's really great to have you on here.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Go. What size tank is that right there, Mousy?
This is just a 29.
29. Oh, I love 29 gallons a nice tank.
Yeah, when I got to Angels, they were way smaller than they are now. So, you know, they're getting quite big.
Yeah, they are. Wow.
And I don't know if you already put it up or not, Jeff, but here's Mousie's channel.
Oh yeah, let me do that.
I just did.
I will scroll up and find her here.
I just put it up.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
It should be the last or second to the last.
Yep, there it is. I see it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely, Tim.
Now, Mousy, do you have a scheduled every week live stream?
Well, me and her do we try to, when, you know, things don't happen. On Saturday night, we try to stream between 8 and 8:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, okay.
And on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I have a morning stream I do. And
Yeah.
I usually try to start about 6:30 a.m. and run until about 7:30, 8 a.m. now, because I have more limits since I found out how to use Restream finally. So yeah, I've been trying to stream more and more often.
Okay. But the Saturday one's between 8 and 8:30?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's when I attend most when I'm able to make it, is on the nighttime one. The morning ones I'm usually zonked by that time.
And the only reason I started doing the morning slot is my husband gets up and goes to work at like 6 a.m. So I'm usually waking up from the alarms anyway. So I'm like, I'm up. I might as well, you know, make use of the time.
Yeah.
So it's quiet and everyone's still asleep. So I was like, well, it's a good time to, put some stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured, even if no one's like watching it, then I have been getting like a lot of people watching it afterwards, which is cool. So
Yeah. It is
Hey, and
cool.
everybody, just a reminder, if you sub anybody, pull up one of their shorts or their videos and click the subscribe through there and give them a little comment. Otherwise, YouTube tends to think it's a bot and they'll
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
delete your
If you
subscription
just sub the
in about
channel
24
and
hours.
if you just go there and hit subscribe and then come back, they'll
Yeah.
lose that sub the next day. So
Yeah,
if you want to make it stick, you want to make sure you watch a little something, leave a comment, give a thumbs up, and that way
Right.
that's the best way to do it.
right.
Yep. And Slim Tim says he's a cheers early riser as well. And Slim Tim did sub Mouse. Yep. And I've been subbed
Cool.
for a while now. And yes.
And I have not, so I will do that right now. Let me just go find something here.
Now, not to talk too much business, Mousy, but where are you at on your watch hours right now?
right now on my watch hours, I'm only at about 600.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought they'd be
Yeah.
much higher than that. Yeah, well, we'll get it there. Well, it'll get there.
I mean, eventually they'll get there. So, and and for a while there, I was mostly putting out shorts and not live streaming. So that's why I've been trying to live stream more. So I'll have more content for people to watch that's longer form.
Yeah, I got to start getting back into the videos again. I've been doing just live streams and then a few shorts every once in a while. But I need to start doing some other like long form videos and stuff like that. I did kind of like it was more of like a video last night after the stream with David last night. I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, Ron, but I caught my Betta unimaculata breeding last night, and they're a mouth brooding Betta, so they were I caught him wrapping, and then he was picking up eggs in his mouth. It was really, I should have just left the camera going on it. That was Christine from Sweet Acre Koi said, you should just left the camera all night, Jeff.
Just plug it in and let it run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Captain Slow, what's your and welcome. What's your favorite fish for 10 gallon? He prefers neons, or they prefer neons. Wow. Yeah, small tetras. Make a nice little betta tank.
What would?
Do a landscape, a lot of planted betta tank. That'd be great. Any small tetras in a planted tank like that, it's a good size. 10 gallon tank's a good size for, maybe a couple cories at the bottom. I've got that 7 gallon cube. It's a 12 by 12 by 12 cube. And I've got some glow light tetras in it. I've got some pygmy cories in it. I've got some least keely fish in it. And I've also got cherry shrimp in it. And so something like that. Don't forget shrimp. They're great for a little tank like that too. They're part of your cleanup crew. But there's a bunch of little tetras that stay small and are peaceful. They cohabitate well. They play well with other small fish.
Yeah, and Greg's saying guppy and shrimp, show me the money tank.
There you go. Yeah. Endlers maybe.
Oh yeah, endlers would be great for a 10 gallon. That's what I have in my 10 gallon here.
I guess the one thing with guppies and endlers, they're going to breed.
Yeah.
So you're going to end up with more. So, which is okay. You can always trade them for fish food, at the local fish shop.
I have rice fish in my 10 gallon.
I got to find some. I've got a tub out on my back patio and I want to put rice fish in there.
I've got the platinum rice fish that I'm currently breeding, and I've got like about 15 of them that are almost, getting there. I mean, they were really small. I did not realize how small those fry were going to be, but I've got about 15 of them that I've raised up so far. So I need to start switching my mops out because they throw eggs every morning at the same time
Wow.
consistently.
Wow. And they're in a tank in the house, or
Yeah, right now I have them in the house, just because our weather, sometimes it'll stay nice and warm, sometimes it'll drop low. I know they can handle the colder weather.
right?
So I really do need to get them an outside tub set up, because they would be great out there, and I
Yeah.
probably get way more of them.
Yeah.
Hello, Steve.
Yeah, I got one of those 100-gallon livestock tubs at Tractor Supply, and it's it's got to be about almost every bit of 2.5 feet deep. And I think the first time I saw it, Patty, I don't know if you're still here or not. I even I think commented on it, asked you what size it was, where you got it, and so I went and got one of those. Now I just got to get it set up. And one thing I want to do with that too is throw a bunch of floaters in it, like guppy grass, because I sell the hell out of that. And then I want to put some pots at the bottom with the jungle Valsinaria, so I can start. They'll stay in the pots. And somebody was talking about that in one of the streams recently, where they put it in the pots, and as the runners go outside the pot, they harvest those. They were either moving them or selling them or whatever. So. Pays for the hobby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it does.
I still think I probably should get some of those Rubbermaid totes down here for grow out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tractor Supply, they had a shorter one also. I guess it's probably like 50 gallon. Problem was it's shorter. So, I figured I'd be on my hands and knees to get into it. Either that or I'd have to put it up on, cinder blocks or something to make it which is absolutely viable, which make it more, like a workable level for me.
Yep.
I like the idea of the depth. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know if I'm on the right track with that. I'll find out as soon as I fill it up and start using it. But I thought I'd drop some shrimp in that too. They'll be outside. And I even thought about putting some cories in it.
Ooh.
And I don't know if the cories will take the cold. It doesn't get quite that cold here in the winter. I don't think it'll get below 40.
You could always put like a little heater out there too.
Yeah, that's true. True. I think that heater would be cranking though, just to,
Oh,
but
yeah, the Bruschetti. Yes, I am. I'm very familiar with it. Oh, the Bruschetti. If so, you think? I don't think so. I think the Bruschetti would really would go after the cories, because they tend to hang down a little bit more near the, kind of like similar to like an Apisto would. They wouldn't get along because they're a bottom dweller, the cories, of course.
Yeah.
And it might work. I'm not going to say absolutely not, but I just think there would be some trouble.
No, the Bruschetti are also the fairy cichlids, same ones?
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
They are.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that also, I agree that would be, because they're sort of sand nesters, aren't they? Or down low?
They do sand, and they do like cave spawning.
Yeah.
Yep.
And from what I understand, they will, as the colony grows, they all look after the fry. They one of the great colony breeders, from what I understand.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Steve I1. He's got some more polar blue parrots. You're going to get a lot of those. They're convicts basically that are just misshapen, and they will breed nonstop. Yep.
Y'all, I gotta step away. I've gotta run, but I will, as soon as I can, I'll jump back in and watch. But thank you for having me up. I do appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Mousy.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
take care.
Bye.
Cool.
There we go. Bam. There we go. That's better. Okay. He says they are very cute.
I'll bet they are. And they get big, huh?
The polar parrots, they get about 3 inches.
Oh.
But they're, you know what a convict looks like, of course.
Yes.
They're like that, but they're just kind of like misshapen.
Yes.
It's like a baby convict swallowed a pill that made him inside just explode. Little fat little things, you know.
Right.
Had a 9 p.m. Amazon delivery. Oh, nice.
Usually when they say they're going to deliver at 9 p.m. here, it's, well, we've delivered, and it doesn't show up until the next day. So, but the tracking shows it as delivered.
Oh, wow.
So they do that not infrequently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every time they say if it's been delivered, they usually take a picture of it.
Yeah.
And
that's what they're supposed to do, I think.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing here. They take a picture and say your package has been delivered, and they even tell you what location it is on your porch.
Right.
Which I think that's a good service, really. I like that.
I absolutely agree. Yeah. When we first moved here, we'll be here 2 years in December, and I swear I changed all my addresses, but on PayPal, and I didn't catch it. So I bought some Legos. In fact, I bought this Lego for my wife, the great big Disney World castle. And I changed the address on Lego, but not on PayPal. And Lego was using the PayPal address. So they shipped it to the old address. And, you know, it's like I get this delivered and I don't see it anywhere. So I went looking, and $400 Lego is sitting 2 hours away in front of somebody else's house now, you know. Mm-hmm. So on Amazon did that a couple times too. I noticed the picture and it's like, oh God, that's the old house. And so, geez, I called, they made good. So did Lego, they made good. We finally got it all straightened out months later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Swivel Aquatics has a question for us. Can plecos take colder water? How cold is the water going to get? Because I know they can go down to like, was it 68 degrees? They can, I mean, like bristlenose can survive in 68.
Yeah.
I don't know about any much lower than that, but I know they won't breed unless it's at least, mid 70s, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But you said you don't have any bristlenose?
For me, no.
Would you like some?
Yeah, I was, we'd kind of gone back and forth with Greg about those super reds, but yeah.
That's right. Yeah, you want the super reds. I mean, that would be the way to go. I mean,
yeah.
Super reds are beautiful.
Yeah. I was watching a short. It's I think it was a short. It was Aquarium Co-op, and he was talking about, using heaters versus not using heaters, and warmer temperatures keep fish more active. Hey, Jack, keeps fish more active, and they tend to spawn more, but that's more stress on the fish. So, if you're not that interested in making your fish breed on a regular basis or spawn on a regular basis, keep the temperatures a little cooler. They'll be around a lot longer, and they will be less stressed. So just there you go.
Oh, in Florida, cold fronts in 60s. What do you think about that, Jack? How cold do you think a bristlenose pleco would, or is that bristlenose plecos you're talking about, Swiffle, or is that any pleco in general? Because I know some require hotter temperatures. I know that.
And look at Glenn's comment about people dumping them in ponds and stuff in UK.
Oh, wow.
So that water's going to get cold, and I'll bet they'll survive anyway. So.
Oh, yeah. They're survivors, those big ones.
Yeah.
And those lakes freeze up in winter, and they're still surviving. Oh, my. Yeah. I've had bristlenose in 18 Celsius. They did just fine.
Oh, okay. We're going to find out what that means.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no heat, no breeding. Yep, that's right. 10 degrees.
That's
Oh, wow.
64 degrees.
Whoa.
And 15 degrees Celsius, even colder. That's 59 degrees.
That's the lowest I'd go, Craig says. Yeah, that's good. That's probably about the lowest I'd want to go, too.
Yeah.
I mean, lowest I'd want to go is what my room temperature down here is without a heater, and it's about 68 down here.
Yeah.
Wintertime, it probably goes down to 66 because it's a little chillier down here, but not much.
Sure.
I still have 2 heat vents. Well, I got the air conditioner on right now because it's so hot down here, but
Yeah.
I have the 2 vents that put heat in here, and it keeps it, comfortable. Bristle nose can take quite low, I found. Yep.
Yeah, I don't have, the house, we got the AC on, and the tanks in the house, the heaters aren't running. So they're down 72-ish, 74 maybe. Sometimes, just to save some dough, we'll shut them off for a while. Overnight, we'll shut them off. And it'll go up to 77, 78, one end of the house where the tanks are. We keep the other end, with the bedroom, we run the AC or other. I can't sleep. It's 80 degrees in the bedroom. There's no way I'm going to sleep. So
No, it's got to be, I got to have some cool to be able to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, they get down into the silt and slow down.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I keep mine around 78 degrees most of the time.
Yeah.
And there's Greg. Hello, Greg. Welcome in. Oh, here we go. I'm going to put you on the big screen up here.
Yeah, 25 is a lot warmer.
I come up here to, I was trying to get the camera set up and hit the button.
Oh, okay.
But,
25, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. That's Craig.
Yeah, 77's good.
Yeah. Green beans?
Oh, yeah. Look at them go to town on it. That's one of the best foods I have for my plecos.
Yeah. Just canned green beans. Huh? Or those look like the yellow ones too.
French cut, just regular green beans.
French cut. Yeah.
Yep.
You rinse them. Just rinse them out of whatever was in the can.
That's what I do. I just drain the original juice that's in there, the water, and then I'll rinse it and then drain it again. Then I'll feed it.
Interesting.
And I just drain the water in the can out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's it.
I don't even rinse it. I drain the water out. There's some angelfish babies in here also.
Oh,
nice.
Look at them.
Yeah, I do like that
in
thing.
the corner. How many of these super reds you looking to get, man?
Oh God, I don't know, half a dozen maybe.
Okay. And how would y'all ship them? Individually bagged? Is that what you would do?
That's how I do.
Yeah,
Double bag. I'm gonna hit up Jess this weekend and try to get the stuff I need to do the shipping.
Jeff K.
And I'll try to get these out to you.
Okay.
I'll hit you on Facebook, and that what you normally deal with?
Yeah, or my email, and then that way I can, and then let me know how you want it in PayPal or whatever.
Yeah, and Messenger is a good way to contact us. That's where we communicate most of the time.
Yeah, and then during the auction though, I was having people use my email, so I could because it was the other way around. I was sending money requests to them for the shrimp I sold and the fish I sold and the plants I sold. So, but I've got PayPal, so if you want to send me a request, use my email.
I got another tank of these super reds down here.
Nice.
So I got some super red.
Oh, they are gorgeous too.
I'm not having very good luck on the black angelfish, but.
No! What?
Yeah, I've had they just got old enough to lay eggs, and I've collected 2 batches of eggs, and I got 1 batch of them to wigglers. And I went down to the fishing camp for the weekend, and I double dosed them on brine shrimp, and I guess it killed them.
Oh.
I guess I was going to be gone for a couple of days, so I put more brine shrimp in there. And I believe maybe they didn't eat the brine shrimp, and somehow the shrimp fouled the water. I don't know. And I lost them.
There'll be more. There'll be more coming.
Yeah, they'll be coming. It's just it's a slow process for those things. And then these here, I've collected 2 batches of eggs for the Bulgarian greens,
Ooh, I like them too. Look at it. Ooh.
the seal point,
Mm-hmm.
and I collect them, and they calcify. I guess is the only thing I can figure. Or these also just got old enough to start breeding, and they're not getting. The boy's not doing his part, or they're calcifying because they're just staying white. They're not never looking like they're fertilized.
Oh,
But they're young. Like I say, I've just got a couple of drops from them, but I haven't been able to successfully get any fry.
Oh, look at that.
those are spectacular.
They are, aren't they?
They're
I
getting
love
ready to go. They're getting ready to go, and that's 2 pair. You know, I got 2 pair, so I just got to get them going.
Oh, yeah.
Red eyes, pink nose, green body, and the smoky fins. I love these guys.
Yeah, they are beautiful. I can see the green in the fins too. A little bit of greenish color. Yep.
Yeah.
Swiffle says my angels are parent raised.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that. I like to get more, you know.
Yeah.
Here's a bunch of champagnes.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Not only pay for the fishery, you can buy a whole damn house with these things.
You been saying 3G, you're stopping me from mopping.
I'm sorry, Miss June.
Mopping's no fun anyway. So.
No, it isn't. This is more fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The super red's in there too.
Nice.
Over the last 2 weeks, I run him through my technique, Craig said. Yep.
Some pearl scales.
Oh, yes. They are gorgeous.
Yeah, here.
And the kois are beautiful too. I know that. I love them all. The only type of angels I really don't go for are the long finned ones. You know, what do you call them?
Veil tails. I don't really care for them. I got a few koi baby.
Oh yeah, there. Look at that. Oh, that one there on the left. Look at that one. Wow.
Wow, that's right.
These ones you get down there on them green beans.
Yep. Oh yeah. They're going after green beans too. They like them. All my fish like the green beans. I put them in there. The endlers are on them.
Yeah, everything eats beans.
Black mollies eat
Yeah,
them.
me too. I like green beans.
I do too. I love them.
A little salt and pepper, some butter.
Yep. But it's a great food to get them primed up for breeding. I know that it gets them nice and plump. Ooh. Now those
You
are
want
the
to put up
prettiest.
Greg's channel?
I'm sorry?
No, Jeff, you want to put up Greg's channel?
Yes, I do.
There's nothing there.
It's okay. We'll give you a sub anyway. And, who knows? You might even start doing something with, doing little videos of your fish. I tell you what, they'd be popular. They're beautiful, Greg.
Typical pair arguing right there. You see them bickering back and forth. No.
That was a little love kiss.
Yeah. There we go.
That's funny. They are pretty.
And there's Greg's channel right there.
Cool. Thanks, sir.
Bugs and bug bites.
Thanks.
Very nice. And then let's see here. There's the black ones.
No, these are the marbles.
The normal ones. Okay. Oh, those, I love those too. Look at that one there. Ooh, that's a male right there. You can tell by the hump.
Yeah.
He got a hump, don't he?
He does.
A couple
There's
of
four
them.
males. There's 4 males in here. And one
Yeah, I see him over there on the left. That champagne looking one right there is a male. right up, thing.
Wow.
Right, yeah. Wow. Aren't they all males in there? I don't see any females.
There's one female. Where's she at? Right there.
Oh,
Right
okay.
beside that, right there.
Right down there, going down below on the right-hand side. Yep. Wow. Paul Sotero says you can't give away angels here.
Oh man, I can't breed them fast enough for my local fish shop. They're
I
mad
know
at
it.
me now. They're mad at me now because I don't have enough to bring them.
I go to Petco and PetSmart, and in my my LFS has a few of them, but they never have angels in stock at any of those stores.
No, likewise. Rarely.
I mean, they're always sold out, or they're just the tank
Yeah.
says angels on them, but they're empty.
Turn the light up a little bit.
Oh wow!
You can see the tank a little bit better. Hopefully these guys are going to kick off for me.
Yeah, I bet somebody's gonna mate with that female. What was that fish right there? I'm looking. What's that swimming there?
Tiger lemia.
Oh, tiger lemmies. Yeah, I got those.
Yeah. And then of course we got your hoplo here.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the endlers eat. I put algae wafer in there. Everything eats it.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah.
As soon as I show you these guys, they'll run.
Those are cool too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the those are the Ultims right there.
Yeah, those are true ultimates.
Oh wow,
These are the fake ones.
that's all right. Fake or not, they're still beautiful.
Oh yeah. I love
Oh, look at them. I love the shape of those. You can tell they're going to be a real tall one.
They are. They're little guys now. They're got a long way to go. But a few guppies in there with them.
Nice.
Got a blue Panac Flecko in there somewhere.
Ah,
It's 55 gallon.
I'm guessing the angels will keep the guppy population thinned out a bit.
I hope. I mean, that's kind of what I put those in there for.
Right.
To also feed the babies.
Yeah.
I have these greens.
Look at those.
I have a whole tank full of them over here. And so I just grabbed a bunch out of this tank and put in there for some feeder action.
Greg says, "Don't be coy, Greg." Greg.
We just watched Young Frankenstein the other night, and I'm looking at Slim Tim's there, very nice up, and Marty Feldman. What hump? You had to be there. It's a great movie.
Yeah, Young Frankenstein. That is a good. Oh wow, look at that one.
There's the hump.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, they are. GT
Yeah,
said, "Love the angels, Greg." Yes, they are. There's none here.
With a hump that well developed, those are older fish, yeah?
Not all angelfish develop a hump like that.
Oh, okay.
Not all of them do that. And
JT says, "I've bred over 1,000 of them." Oh wow.
they they all develop to a certain extent. Let me
Okay.
rephrase that. They all have a slight hump, but a big one like that, they don't all do that. And these are just now getting old enough to breed, so it's not like he's an old guy with a big knot on his head.
Right, right.
He's just now old enough to breed.
Wow.
So, these two here, they're about 5 or 6 years old, and you can kind of see a little bump on this guy's head, but nothing like that at those other guys over there.
Sure.
Mm-mm. Now those right there, they bred for you there, them ones.
Oh yes, I've bred these many times,
Yeah.
and these are the Peruvian altars.
Oh, look at that. It looks like they might be getting to the point where they might be having some makeup.
Yeah, they're usually around every full moon. They try to do it, man. And then
Yeah.
if I got the room in the tanks, I'll pull the eggs. I'll put a cone in there and pull it. Albino cherry barbs.
Oh, I love them. I do love those.
That's a 29-gallon tank. The container tank.
I love those containers too. That's. I got some containers in mine, but I don't have. My plants haven't been able to. They haven't survived in them yet.
Really?
And all those containers are set up father fish style. Dirt in the bottom, sand on top.
Yeah.
And,
That's probably the reason why mine didn't, because I just put root tabs in it, and then
some of them, like this big potted plant in the back with the I don't know what this sage or whatever it is.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
It's probably got 4 or 5 inches of dirt and about 3 inches of sand over the top.
Yeah.
Bunny Viper. She says that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, sir.
No, go ahead.
Bunny Vipers is saying that Jeff, Young Frankenstein is my all-time favorite movie. Must
Oh,
have seen it
my
75 times. I
Yeah.
know it word for word. Love it. It's
Yeah.
just one more reason.
Very good.
We watched it the night before last. Terry Garr just passed yesterday.
I've seen that.
Yeah, that's sad. I remember when I first saw her on the Star Trek, the original series. I had such a crush on her.
Everybody wanted to roll in the hay with her.
Oh, yeah. roll and say.
Bunny too. Everybody wants to roll in the hay with Bunny. Love you, Bunny.
Yes, absolutely. There she is.
Yeah.
What a sweetheart. I tell you what.
Funny how much in common we seem to have with each other.
Yeah. That's right. Absolutely. Oh, look at the distance.
Pretty. Yeah.
They are pretty.
Let me turn another light on.
Oh, and there's my albino hoplocat. Ooh. I seen those. I seen some pretty cheap on eBay.
Really?
They had a group of 10 of them. They're small. They're like 1.5 inches, baby ones. But it was like $30. So
Wow.
that's
Don't
cheap.
they spawn relatively
That's a
easily
pretty
too?
decent-sized male hoplo there.
Yeah.
Will they spawn relatively easily? Is that?
They're supposed to. I'm supposed to be trying it. You're supposed to be able to put them in a tank and have styrofoam on the surface, and they'll
Oh, all right.
lay
They're
the
bubble
eggs on
nester.
the bottom of the styrofoam.
Uh-huh.
Just you can
Yeah,
collect
they're
it.
bubbles. Mm-hmm.
Everybody
It's a
says
great
that, yeah,
looking
bubble nest and a cave breeder.
Oh, all right.
And but from what everybody says, you just put them in a tank and put some styrofoam over the top of it, and they'll lay them on the styrofoam, no problem.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I love the look of that tank too. It's just great.
I know it.
Yeah, the plants look wonderful.
75-gallon father fish style.
Yeah.
Wow. And those discus are loving it in there. Look at them. Very nice.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, they get a water change about every 2 months or so, whether it needs it or not.
Sure.
Yep.
So, Greg, was that garden soil or potting soil?
Miracle Grow.
Okay.
Miracle Grow organic.
That's what I used.
I'd like to do the father fish thing, but I went and bought bags of Miracle Grow organic, put it in there, capped it, and hadn't looked back. It's worked wonderful for me.
Perfect. Yeah. Good to know.
All those tanks that you've seen the angelfish in, those 55 gallons, this one, my 125, they've been set up like that for, I know, going on 5 or 6 years now.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay.
And no problems out of them at all.
I've been doing water changes on mine. Has kind of like a tint to the water, almost like a black water look.
Yeah. Tannins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have any wood in there, and I just have plants and we have like it's like 3/4 of an inch of that organic it's a 40-gallon, and it was a fairly, not a real big bag of that Miracle Grow Organic, but I used the whole bag in it and I smoothed it all out and it came to about 3/4 of an inch. Then I capped it off with that real small gravel. But
I don't know if the gravel might be letting a little bit of that through. I don't know.
Right.
You might think about, I need the father fish bell to ring. Put the inch of sand on it. I don't know.
yeah,
It could work. It couldn't. It might not. I have never really had problem with my father fish style tanks or deep substrate, whatever you want that.
Everybody told me he was staying, and then a friend of mine said, "Don't use the gravel because it gets more oxygen down to the roots and stuff." I was like,
"Well, the cap is actually a cap. I don't know how a thin layer gravel will perform as a cap." Now you see, you do see that I have some very small gravel on here, but that was added after I put the sand on there. And what happened was, I put the dirt in there, and then I went down to Tractor Supply and I bought the Black Diamond blasting sand.
Yeah.
And at that time, I was not aware that you had a fine and a coarse. And I got the fine, and it was like dust.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so dusty, and it worked great. The plants, everything thrived, but my plants kept a thin layer of dust on them. And I didn't like it. I was always having to get the turkey baster and squirt all the leaves down and get all the dust off of it. And so I put about a 1-inch layer of very, very fine gravel. It's about the size of a BB.
Yeah. That's about the size of the gravel I got. Mine might be a little bit smaller than that, maybe.
The substrate is probably, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark, but it's probably every bit of 5 inches.
Wow.
That's a lot. It's a 75-gallon.
And mine's maybe 3.5 inches deep, the substrate altogether. Yeah. Maybe 3 inches, 3.5.
Usually 1 inch of the dirt and 2 inches of the sand works well, and it worked well in this tank until I got tired of all the dust from buying the wrong stuff. And this one here, this tank here, is
you got the race back there.
This is a 29-gallon that had under gravel filtering. And I pulled the stacks on it and put 2 inches of sand over the top of it, and it's been going for 5 or 6 years.
Well, look at that. They're cleaning that. Looks like they're getting ready to go on that.
Yeah, the angels, they kind of, when one set gets ready, they kind of all get ready around here, and I just have to choose which ones, if I can catch them. Yeah. Choose which ones I want to keep. These are the parents from all those other ones I showed you in the back, the other pearl scales, about a dozen of them or whatever. Those would be my next breeders. Those are coming up.
They are
look, my phone is about to die.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I had just came in from work, and y'all was showing angelfish, so I had to
Oh yes. I tell you, it's always a treat having you for years. I mean, they're just beautiful.
Mouthy was showing her stuff, and so I was figuring when she jumped down, I'd come up on Angel Patrol.
Yep. I'm glad you did.
Absolutely.
Okay, man, I'm gonna get you I'm gonna get with Jess this weekend and get the shipping materials, and I'll get you with your email, and we'll get you a half dozen of those things out.
Thank you so much, Greg.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me up, Jeff. I'll see y'all later.
Anytime.
Have a great afternoon, evening. Yeah.
Always great having you, Greg. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Oh, that was nice, wasn't it?
Yes.
What a treat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time it's like I could just sit and watch those tanks for hours. Honestly,
yeah.
I mean, I got all my own tanks here. I could sit and watch these for hours, but I see these tanks a lot. So it's like other tanks that you don't see on an everyday, daily basis,
Absolutely. We get to live vicariously through other people's fish rooms.
Exactly. That's what's good about the community. We can all live vicariously through each other, and then enjoy stuff.
Yeah.
It's also good networking, like we did with, like somebody sees some of the fish that you have that they want, and they have something that you want.
Yeah.
Just do it,
I think I'll put those super reds in my 75.
Ooh, that
They'll
would be
be in with the 2 angelfish that I have, and there's a bunch of cories. There should be a bunch of clown plecos in there, but I'll tell you what, I haven't seen them in months. So either they just died and went away, or they got out, packed their bags, and left town, or they're in there just hiding really well. So
yeah,
they're elusive. They are really elusive. So these might push them out a little bit, so I get to see them. And there's places, you know, kind of caves and stuff amongst those rocks for them to hide in. And
Yep.
yeah, one of
Excellent.
these days I'll have to share my tanks with you guys.
Oh yeah, we can do you know, maybe on the next one or something, or the next coming up, we can do like little tours, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while here. I think one of the first times I was on your stream, you let me do that.
Yeah. Oh, anytime you want to do that, that's great. We could do maybe do that next week possibly.
Sure.
That sounds good. That
Sure.
sounds great.
I know Monday we are going to Disneyland.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Kathy's got. That's why I asked, because you know she'll book a reservation, so I gotta keep up with it. So we're gonna go Monday.
I've never been. That's got to be so much fun.
You know, we live 15, 20 minutes away, and we've had passes for 10 years, and we'd be there. I think the year before last, we were there like 60 times in the year. So we more than paid for our passes.
Oh yeah.
And it covered parking too. And we'd go and we'd hang out. We'd watch, just people watch. We'd do rides if it's a ride we liked and the lines were short. We'd eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And then we'd stay for 2-3 hours and go home, or stay, close the park and watch the fireworks. Just depended, So now it's kind of a, an ordeal, because it's a 2.5 hour drive each way. So and sometimes we'll stay the night. We'll get there, spend the night, and go the next morning, or go that day and spend the night and come home the next morning. So.
Bunny's yes, Bunny. It's on Friday, November 15th, and it's going to be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you're Central, so it'd be 4 p.m. for you, and probably go on for like 3 hours. Probably for you, be like 4 to 7.
I'm seeing 2 different time zones there, Jeff. Central Mountain. It's either Central or Mountain.
Oh, are you?
So it's 2 o'clock our time. Yeah, it would be 3 o'clock Mountain, 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern.
Yes, right now it's 5:30 Eastern right now, so 5:28.
Yeah.
So it's 4:28 for you. That would be just 1 hour behind us, and that would be 4 p.m. for you, and then 5 p.m. for us. But if you're in the mountain area, that would be 3 then.
That's right. 3:30, about 3:30, and it's about 2:30 here. And don't forget, this weekend the clocks change.
Oh, this weekend it does?
This weekend.
Oh, okay, good. Good to know that. Hello, Kevin Rosenberg.
Saturday night, Sunday morning. So.
Yeah, he had some beautiful angelfish, didn't he?
Yeah.
Kevin Rosenberg's here.
Hi, Kevin. Thanks for dropping in.
Yes, thank you. Yep, and Bunny, are you on Messenger at all? Because I can always give you a message there and let you know that we're getting ready to start, if you like. Hello, Jody P. Welcome back. If you are on Messenger, I'm just Jeff Pelham. It's my name in Michigan. So you can just go ahead and send me a message, and that way I'll have you on there if that's the case. And then I can just give you a message when we're getting ready to, like an hour or 2 before we get ready to start, to give you a heads up.
There you go.
So, but we are at our 2 hour mark right now, and I think maybe we call it right here. What do you think, Ron? And
yeah, sounds good. It's been fun.
That.
We've had some great shares with. Let's see. We had Mousy. We had Greg. Who else did we have before Mousy?
There was Slim Tim.
Yeah.
Chris Stubbs. Yes.
Oh yeah, and Chris. Yeah, we need credits. Yes, appearances by. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Their castle. Yeah.
Their wolf, their cat. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's werewolf. Their wolf. Yeah.
I love
Marty
Halloween.
Feldman was one of the funniest people ever, I think. And I guess that scene where Madeline Kahn shows up on the castle steps and will you help me with the bag? Sure, you take this one, I'll take the other. You know, apparently the cast was laughing so hard they had a hard time filming that scene. So,
Was that the one where he says "walk this way"?
no, that's when he first gets off the when Gene Wilder first gets off the train.
Oh,
And it's walked its way down the steps.
yeah,
And then he hands him the cane.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was funny.
I could watch it again. So anyway, kids.
Stay fired up. Oh, they want us to
All
stay
right.
fired up. Jody says, "Dang, I came back too late."
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, my Kathy is out the door. Bye, sweetie. All right.
And thanks for the stream, fellas. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Yeah.
So we are having, like I said, I'm not sure if y'all heard about the 15th. We're having another auction, and it'll probably be our last one for the season, and then we will start back up in March and do it once a month. But it's on the 15th, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That would be 2 p.m. West Coast.
Right.
And then Mountain would be 3, and then 4 p.m. would be Central.
Yep. Yep.
So, and anybody out there who knows how to ship, if you want to be a vendor, just reach out and talk to one of us between,
Yep.
a couple days before the auction and get everything taken care of.
Yeah.
So if you have any fish, I mean, you can have as many lots as you want, up to like 4 or 5. Okay, we want to try and keep it capped at like 4 or 5 if we can, but it can go over. It can go over.
Right.
And so yeah, if you have like a lot of guppies you want to sell or whatever, if you got plants, they always do really well on the auctions. And
That's my Facebook, my messenger. Or you can use Garage Aquatics 2023 at gmail.com and you can reach me that way. So,
yep. So go ahead and reach out to us and we will, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. And thank you everybody for joining us on this stream.
Yes. And thank you so much, Ron.
And thank you, Jeff, for letting me be here again.
Hey, you're
I
You're
appreciate
a move, man. You're in every time, as far as I'm concerned.
I appreciate it. It's always fun.
It is.
Great interaction. Great people here in the stream. Always a pleasure.
It is.
You
I'm
know.
really well blessed having everybody here.
And now I've got some new Young Frankenstein people here. And we did the whole Star Trek thing a few weeks ago. I know that was June. We were talking about
Yeah. I
Lower
love
Decks.
that.
The Lower Decks is streaming now on Paramount, by the way. So,
What is?
Lower Decks.
Oh, oh wow.
It's an animated half-hour Star Trek. And it's funny. And it's irreverent. Oh, wait, there's something flying around in here. Looks like a mosquito.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I've been seeing, I had my eyeballs lasered out the other day because I had a cataract surgery last year.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so this protein layer builds up behind the lens. So they have to laser it out. And I've been seeing floaters everywhere. It's like there's bugs flying around everywhere. But that one was real.
I was going to ask you about that. How well was there a big difference after you had that done?
After the cataract surgery?
Yeah.
Or the laser? Both, yes.
Either one, a laser or
Huge.
a huge difference.
Huge, yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if I
And-
can have that done because I can. Well, for
Yeah.
one thing, my glasses are quite old. I think these are like 6, 7 years old. I haven't
Wow,
got.
yeah.
It's
I
a
go every year. And last year, my optometrist said, it's time. She goes, I can get you new glasses, but they're really not going to do much for you.
No, you're not dumb, honey. I'm sorry. 1 second, Ron.
Yeah.
Are you in Kansas, Bunny? What state are you in? Because it's
What time
5
zone are
p.m.
you in, buddy?
If you're in the Central Time Zone, it'll be 4 p.m. for you. Over on us, where we're at on the eastern side of the United States, it's 5 p.m.
She's in Oklahoma.
You're probably
I'm going to say
Central time.
Central. Yeah.
So I bet it'd be
Greg.
4 p.m. for you on the 15th. And like I said, if you want to, it's Jeff Pelham on Messenger. If you're on Facebook, we can keep that way. Or if you, my email is pelhamjs@hotmail.com.
Yeah.
And you can email me, and then that way I can send you an email like a day before, and then for that'd be good because it's always great having you on there. Always a lot of fun. I know Mark likes to come to them too.
Yeah.
Yep. So, anyways, folks, thank you so very much. And Ron, thank you once again, sir.
My pleasure.
And everybody, you all have a very nice morning, afternoon, or good night, depending on where you're at. And don't forget, everybody, feed all your addictions.
That's right.
Okay? All right. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Yes. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.